Hey everyone, it's Pat from Pat's Ever Music. Thanks for tuning in. So today we're checking out the blues progression. Now, I would do a grave disservice if I didn't mention the blues history, but I'm not going to squeeze it into this video. So I'm going to leave some links in the description below if you want to learn about where actually the blues progression came from and the history, long history. I'm going to leave some links down below. Definitely worth a read. Maybe I'll leave an article and a video. So if reading is your thing, you can check out the article, or if you want to watch something, I'll check out the video as well. But moving right along, so everyone needs to know how to play the blues. It's such a great progression. It means you can pick up the guitar and you can say, hey, let's play a blues in A. And then suddenly you can play and you can solo together. You can have so much fun. And it's so much more fun than just playing a few different chords. It's going to be heaps of fun. So let's dive in. So the main thing that you need to know is it's a 12-bar progression, or you can think of it as there being 12 sort of different chords, but we'll divide it up. So you've got a 1 chord, you're going to play that 4 times. You've got a 4 chord, you're going to play that twice. Back to the 1 chord, then you go to the 5th chord once, 4th chord once, and then the 1st chord again twice. Now, if that was a little bit tricky and you're not sure, don't worry, I'm going to describe it all, but that's the theory, and it's going to help you sort of understand the progression. You're not going to have to try and memorize it all in your head. So you play the 1st chord 4 times. You then play the 4th chord twice, then back to the 1st chord twice, then you play the 5th chord, the 4th chord, and back to the 1st chord. Let's dive right in. So we're going to learn a blues in A, or in the key of A. So what you're going to need to do is bring your first finger up here and play the 5th string open and the 4th fret. Now what that means there is that's your A chord. So you're going to play those two together. Now if you want, you can just play 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. So that would be the first line. That's all of the 1 chords, because the A is going to be the 1. Then you could jump down, and you could jump down and you could play the D. And again, then you would go back to the 1, right? 1 again. Up to the 5th, down to the 4th, up to A. A again. Now that would be the very simple way of playing this progression. Let's jazz it up a little bit. Start with that, move on to this. So what you want to do is, again, have your A. So you want to strum that twice. Then have your 3rd finger, keep your 1st finger where it is anchored. Have your 3rd finger on the 4th fret. Then back to the 1st. Then pinky. Then back to the 1st. So what we've got. Then back to the 3rd. So give that another go. That would be once, so that would be 1 box, that would be 1 1st chord. So that was twice. Let's try and do it 4 times. Break it down, play it nice and slowly, but that's the whole rhythm, and it really sounds more like the blues now, doesn't it? Now, the next in the chord progression goes to the 4, so all you need to do is take your 1st finger, jump down, same thing again. So your 1st finger's anchored there the whole time, then you would do it again. Then it goes back up to the 1, so you jump up a string. It goes to the 5, so you jump up a string. Then it goes down to the 4 again, so back to the D. Then back up to the 1 twice. That's the entire progression. I'm going to put it together and play it a little bit faster, just so you can hear the progression. Fantastic, great job. So it really, once you start picking up speed, but even if you've got a bit of a rhythm happening, it will really sound more like a classic sort of blues progression that you've heard a lot before. In a more advanced video, we might check out this version later. A movable bar chord shape, but that's quite advanced. So just stick to this and just really try and get the rhythm. Just go for that. Then play it again. The hardest thing I think about this song is going up a string to the 5th, then jumping down 1, 2. But tell me below what you think the hardest thing is. But that's the entire progression. So you do the first chord 4 times, you do the 4th chord twice, then the 1st chord twice, 5th chord once, 4th chord once, then you have the 1st chord again twice. So what we're going to do, well done for making it this far, doing such a great job, is I'm going to play the progression in a bit of a loop. I'm going to write the scale down that you can play over the top, but really I'll play the loop not at full speed, so see if you can play along with me as well, and I'll leave the chords in the tab and I'll also leave the chord progression so you can see. Once you've got a main idea, forget about the tab and just look at the chord progression and think, all right, I'm on the 1st chord, I'm on the 4th chord, I'm on the 5th chord, have a bit of a go. I'll leave the scale as well so you can really have a go of soloing over this, but there'll be more soloing tips in the next video. Did you enjoy this video? Definitely comment below if you had fun, if you want to see more videos like this, and like this video if you had a good time. And here comes the loop. See you next time. Bye.